week number 17. How are you doing today? So, today I'm going to talk a little bit about a really interesting and fun chord. It's called the 13 flat 9 chord, okay? Now, what's great about this chord, besides sounding great, it's interesting because it comes from the whole step diminished scale. And you know what that means? It means that any chord that comes from that scale can be moved around in minor thirds, but we'll get to that a little bit later. I'm just going to show you the chord first. So remember how we were talking about the 13 chord like this? Flat 9 is going to be here, so look at it. Looks a lot like an F sharp triad, but this would be the flat 7 of A, so. Now I like this chord for a lot of reasons. One, because sometimes you can almost get away with using it as a tonic chord, even though it has that flat 9 in it. So like sometimes when I'm playing the blues, I'll go like this at the end. And when I do that, people always, their eyes go like this. It's like, what is that, right? It's kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a quirky sound that people don't expect at the end. Usually they expect you to go like this. Something like that. That's 6/9, but they don't expect you to go. But I like that sound. Anyway, so, but besides that, it's a very handy chord for just like a 2-5-1, right? Like this. E minor 9. A7, I'm sorry, A13 flat 9. D major 9. Nice sound. But remember, that chord can get moved up, so. Right? What happens when we move it? Let's look at that. Play my open A note here. So, this is the A13 flat 9. Flat 9's right in the top. This is the flat 7, the 3rd, and the 13. We move it up in minor thirds. Next one we get is this. Now, you can see that's an A triad right on the top. It's got the flat 9 on the bottom now. Move it up another minor third. This is like a 7 sharp 9, right? Because look, remember, because we did that before, right? Like using, you know, we moved this one up here before, remember? So this is A7 sharp 9, and with the 5th on the top. I think this is a good sound, right? So I mean, like if you're playing like a blues or something, this is a good tonic chord. So I'll move to E, okay? So where's the E? There's the E. Right, like that. This is how you find it, right? There's the E. Put that 5th on the top. That's the sound. So let's say I'm going, you know, it's cool, right? It's a nice sound. Nice, good alternate chord for a sharp 9 chord. All right, so let's keep going. Go back to A here, okay? 13 flat 9. A flat 9, but you can consider it A7 flat 9 if you want. A sharp 9, A7 sharp. Move it one more. Now what do we got here now? Let's see. That's the 5th. flat 9. What would this be? Sharp 11 and flat 7 on the top. So this is like A7, I don't know, sharp 11, right? And all of these are going to work like a functioning 5 chord. Maybe this will work okay as a tonic chord too. And this one works kind of like a tonic chord if you wanted to, like just on the ending. I wouldn't put it in unless it's anywhere else, really. As a tonic chord, as a functioning 5 chord, this is a great sound. Going to D, D major, whatever. All right, so next up, let's take that blues that we've been working on and like try to see what we can do with this chord. And it's pretty cool, so watch. A13, D7 or D9 or whatever. A13, A13 flat 9. It's functioning now, so it goes nicely to the 4. Again, A13. Now watch this. There's that F sharp note. So F sharp 7, sharp 9. Move it to here. B13 flat 9. E7 sharp 9. 5 chord. E7 sharp 9. But remember, any of these can get moved around, so maybe I might go like this. I can do stuff like that. That's why this is kind of a great chord to use, because you can move it up and down all over the place, okay? So let's just play it in that blues and see what it turns out like, okay? So here we go. All right, so this is a lot of fun, so I suggest you mess around with this. If you need the PDF, you go get it on Patreon, and let me know how it goes, okay?